and welcome to my channel. My video for today is going to be my postpartum must-haves. I'm currently 37 weeks pregnant with my second baby. I have a 2.5-year-old son named Wyatt, and I'm currently pregnant with our second baby boy. Super exciting. So I have all of my postpartum must-haves here beside me, and I just wanted to share what I have. The first thing is pretty obvious. You're going to need some pads. With my son Wyatt, I had bought the Always heavy-duty maxi pads. I felt like for me, I didn't have that heavy of a flow for as many pads as I had, and the hospital does give you a lot where I am. I'm in Calgary, Alberta in Canada, and the hospital gave me a bunch of those pads. So I feel like what the hospital gives is enough for when it's extremely heavy. What I had found later on after I used this massive bag of them was these ones called Always Infinity Flex Foam. Zero feel, zero leaks. And they look like that. I got these in size 4. With my last pregnancy, I have actually 2 left over. Maybe I got them in size 2 or 3. I feel like since I'm gonna try to use these right away, size 4 is okay. It shows on the side of the box size 5 is the heaviest ones. If I feel like these aren't enough, I can always get my husband to go run out and get a different kind for me. I think that this will be a good option, and I feel like the other ones are so heavy and bulky and you just feel so gross, whereas these, they're really thin. I'm gonna give these a try. I think that this will be a good option for myself, but we'll see. I could be totally wrong. I have 2 boxes of these going along with the bathroom stuff. The next thing that I have is Tucks. They're like these little circular cooling cleansing pads that you kind of line on top of your pad in your underwear. I really liked these. It says it's for hemorrhoids, but like they just cool like that whole area down there. And they come in a little container. They have witch hazel and they're just very cooling. I got the small container, but I believe that it comes like a double size, but I only went through one of these last time and I still had a little bit left over, so I think the small size is good enough for me. I'm really on this whole train of just get enough, don't get too much. I'm really trying to like minimize my house and my life, so I don't want to have just like a bunch of extra stuff just sitting around. I also have some stool softener. These ones are just, I think, a Walmart brand. These are from my last pregnancy and I still have a ton left over. So I'm just gonna try to use up some of these, but you definitely need these for the first time you go or the second time, or you're in a lot of pain. These are required. The next thing I have is underwear. I got these ones off of Amazon. The brand is Werarpa. I want it just all black. I don't want things to get stained up. I got these. They're in a size large. I was worried about them getting the medium and them being too small because of my growing stomach. I wanted them to be really high-waisted so that they can kind of hold all your stomach in so that you feel more comfortable, because my last pregnancy, I don't know what I was thinking. I wore like the pregnancy underwear after I gave birth, which are like extremely low and go under your stomachs. I didn't have any support for my stomach, so I wanted something high-waisted that will kind of hold me together. I believe there's 6 pairs in here, so these are going to get washed and I'm going to bring some of these to the hospital with me. The next thing I have is the Peri bottle. I saw like the fancier ones that have like the angled and everything that you can get. For me, I just kind of feel like it's a waste of money. You get these ones free from the hospital, and what I used after I gave birth to my son was, it's kind of weird, and I'm not going to show it, it's currently in the bathroom, is a squatty potty. There's construction outside my window. I feel like the squatty potty was good for when you're going to the bathroom after giving birth, when you're taking your first poo. I feel like it was great for after I gave birth with my son Wyatt. Your legs are kind of propped up, so this is good enough. You don't need like an angled spout. I feel like if I was just sitting on the toilet with my feet flat on the floor, maybe the angled spout would be better, but I think having the squatty potty, this little guy is good enough. And I also feel like for later down the road, the squatty potty is a great idea for your toddler when you're potty training them. My son, he can kind of get himself up to the big potty. He's kind of over the small potty on the floor. So the toilet with the squatty potty is perfect for him, so you don't have to have like an extra little bench in front. I really recommend the squatty potty and just using the regular Peri bottle that comes from the hospital. The Earth Mama Angel Baby New Mama Bottom Spray. It says it's naturally cooling perennial mist for pregnancy and postpartum. I actually bought this my last pregnancy and I never used it, so this is the exact same one. It has expired, but I thought I would include it just because so many people say that this is amazing. For myself, I only had I think it was 3 or 4 internal stitches. Like I didn't tear, I didn't get cut, I didn't have any of that. I think that maybe this would be to help cool and relieve that. I didn't feel like I required this, I didn't use it, but I thought I would include it just because if I do tear or have to be cut or any of that, or I have more pain than I did last time, I will get my husband to go buy another one of these because I think that for how much people rave about it, it must be good. I'm holding on to it just so that when I send my husband to the store, I can be like, this is exactly what you need. Go and get this, because this one expired April 2020. Now it's almost the beginning of September, so this is long gone. So that's like all my bathroom stuff. The next thing I have is nursing pads. I have the big box of nursing pads here. It's the Lancino brand. I really like these. I think I went through about 5 boxes of these after I had my son. I breastfed him till he was almost 2, until January when I found out I was pregnant, and then my doctor said I have to stop. But then I heard later on that you don't have to stop, so I'm not exactly sure what the right thing to do is there. But I used about 5 boxes of these. I recommend the big box. You get way more for your money. They come individually packaged like this. I think maybe if I get sick of buying these, I might, and I end up breastfeeding for a long period of time, maybe I'll try to use the reusable ones. I need to look further into that and find some that are really good that people recommend. So with breastfeeding, I also got the Lancino Lanolin Nipple Cream. This one was my favorite. Comes in a little tube. I did buy the Earth Mama Angel Baby one, but it's like more of like a nipple butter. When you are in a lot of pain, I did not feel like that was enough. This stuff is like thick. It really helps. I put it on before nursing, after nursing, like even the water in the shower hurt me, so I put some of this on before I showered just for like, so your nipples didn't get like hit with the water, because in the beginning it really hurt. I really recommend this one. Also, I had like a nurse come to my house when Wyatt was 2 days old or 3 days old. I think he was 3 days old when the nurse came to our house because he was a little bit jaundiced, so they checked the levels and they don't want you to go back to the hospital, which is weird. I don't know if they'll do that this time because of the whole COVID thing. I really hope not, because I didn't really like them coming to my house. But I showed her like the Earth Mama Angel Baby nipple butter, and she was like, oh, I don't recommend this because it had cocoa, or it had something in it that was like some sort of nut, and she was like, if they were allergic to this, and she completely scared me out of it. So I stopped using it right away and I switched to this, and then I actually preferred this. But it's whatever you think. I personally think that that nurse was wrong with a lot of the things that she said to me, so she could be totally wrong with that as well. Who knows? It was a health nurse, not like the nurse from the hospital. When my milk came in, I was just really in a lot of pain, really engorged and everything. And my husband ran out and got me these. They're Lancino TheraPearl 3-in-1 breast therapy, and you put them in the freezer. There's 2. They're like little beads that you freeze. They had like this little cover that went around it, and you put it in your bra. And I thought that they helped. I didn't need it for very long, but in case I need it this time, I have it included here in my little basket that I have. And then I ordered these ones off of Amazon. It is a 5-pack of nursing bras. It was like $55, and it was, I can't remember who recommended it on Instagram. It might have been Rachel Parcell, and she said that she really liked these. And then when I opened it up on Amazon, there was like a ton of reviews and rated high, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna give this a try. $55 I think for 5, so it was like a really good deal. They look like this. You flip it around. They look like that on the back. I still need to wash these, but it came with a white, a pink, a nude, a gray, and a black. Comes in an assortment of colors. And then I thought I would include the one that I used my last pregnancy that was my favorite. This one is a little bit ratty. I thought I would include it anyways. It is from the brand Cake. It looks like this. Looks like that on the back. I really recommend this bra. It was comfortable to sleep in. It was comfortable to wear. I'll definitely be using this one again once the baby's here. Plus, I have a whole bunch of other ones. I'm stocked on nursing bras. So the next thing I have, I've seen them all over Instagram. And then I went to Nordstrom a few weeks ago with my mother-in-law when she was in town. And I actually felt them, and they feel so nice. So they're black pants. And then the shirt looks like that, and it's button up and it's long sleeve. And I think this will be perfect for breastfeeding because there's buttons down the front and it's just super soft. So I'm gonna bring it to the hospital, and then I'm just gonna wear this after the baby's home, and it will be a nice lounge item since we're not going anywhere anyways. Start of winter also. But I thought this was a really nice item to have as well, just to make me feel better while I'm looking my worst. So I'm excited to have this. And then the last thing I still need to get, which I'm going to get, is nursing tank tops. I got rid of all of mine. They were just really ratty. The white one was super stained looking, like it wasn't white anymore, but I want to get a few nursing tank tops. So that's one thing I'm gonna look into. I saw a few on Amazon that also had like high ratings that I might just order those, because I bought a 3-pack from one of the maternity stores here in Calgary, and it was actually quite expensive, like per nursing bra. I think it was like $40 or $50. And then at one of the stores where I buy a lot of like the baby stuff, the nursing tank tops were like $70, and I feel like you can get a way better deal than that. So I'm gonna check Amazon and maybe order from there. So that's all of my postpartum must-haves. I feel like there is more out there that you could get, but I think this is good for me. I don't need anything more than this. This is basically all I used my last pregnancy, so I don't want to go and waste money on something fancy or new. So my 37-week update will be my next one that I film. I still need to pack my hospital bag. I'm doing that next. I need to wash all my baby stuff. So I have some more fun videos coming before hopefully our baby gets here. Hopefully he doesn't come early, but you never know. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.